And this is an interesting match because while Veloce are sitting at a 5-0 record, I don't think anyone's counting out ARG. They've shown to be a very capable team. Mark by 8 especially has had a fantastic season so far, and a win here for ARG would be mighty helpful going in the top 2.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Mark by 8. If you take into account all of his statistics, goals per game, assists per game, etc., he is one of the best in the league. He's top 3 this season thus far. You've got to shut down Mark by 8 if you're Veloce Esports. You have to focus on him and try and take him out of the equation.
And ARG are sitting at 2-1, and their loss does come from Baguette Squad. So ARG, they do bleed a little bit, but on the other side, so does Veloce. Not too many sweeps. They do drop 1 and 2 games here and there. So Veloce, they're beatable. And they've gone to Game 5 a couple times now, and they've been able to clutch up, but being taken to Game 5 after Game 5, it means that you're giving up something to the other team.
Yeah, taken to Game 5 by the Vikings and Method. 2 great teams. I mean, we just saw Method play. They looked phenomenal. They also go to overtime quite a bit, Veloce Esports. You got to take Freaky out, though. He's going to be on that back line. He has the most saves this season. He had the most saves last season. He is just a defensive guru.
And while we're getting the players set up, let's take a look at the schedule one more time for the European Rival Series. We just saw Method and Baguette Squad duke it out there in a 4-game series. Method now moving to 2 and 3. Baguette Squad handed their 3rd loss. We're sitting here now with Veloce Esports and ARG. We talked about it. Veloce looking to secure their top 2 spot with this win over ARG. And then Baguette Squad, they come back into it against the Rideovers, who have sat 0-2, and we don't really know what to think about Rideovers right now. So what are your thoughts on that one?
Oh, geez. I mean, we talked about the teams 2 through 8 essentially have the ability to make top 4. The Rideovers definitely have that potential, but the play we've seen from them this season, it looked a little sloppy, like they aren't communicating as well as we'd want them to. They definitely need to work on that, but you've got some high caliber talent on that team, so I don't expect nothing but greatness from all of these teams, honestly. I want nothing but the best.
And it is funny because we do talk about how 3 losses is a death sentence for any team in the Rival Series, but you know, we're seeing more and more teams now get to that 3-loss mark in the European Rival Series. So I guess if everyone's at 3 losses, then it makes it okay for that top 2 spot. But of course, you still have ARG sitting at 2-1, and they do look strong going into Veloce. And I don't think this is going to be an easy peasy match for either team here.
No, it definitely won't be. This is going to be a true battle on the gridiron here, and it looks like we're hopefully getting the players in game. We've got a match on our hands. Veloce Esports going up against ARG. ARG trying to slay the Giants and open things up for the European division.
And 2 players to watch on the Veloce side. Niels Cook, fantastic season so far. And on the other side for ARG, Mark by 8. He's been a monster on offense, 78 goal participation so far. And Veloce right off the bat. It's Niels Cook and Flames finding each other in game number 1. The first goal goes to Veloce.
You blink and you're gonna miss it. Good push from Flame, but a better challenge on kickoff from Niels Cook, sending that on the wall. Love the aggression on kickoff that we do see from them time and time again.
So ARG give up a quick goal in the first 3 seconds. Veloce have been scoring goal after goal. They've almost doubled ARG's goal count in the season so far. Here's Clayx, a weak shot towards Flame, easy save. Here's GCR. Finds Clayx once more, but Niels Cook able to find that one out. This one going towards the net. Mark by 8's got to go all the way to the line almost to get that one out. Here's Freaky and goes by 2, but just wide on the shot. Can't find the mark, and Veloce, or excuse me, ARG get away with one there.
Yeah, couldn't quite cut that angle tight enough. But the pressure isn't over as Clayx gets denied. That ball is just sitting, floating, waiting, and Niels Cook is going to take advantage and put a shot on net, but Clayx comes in on the weak side.
Already the pressure mounting for Veloce, and ARG just trying to hang on. Niels Cook ready to receive this ball with boost. Tries to get a second touch, but opts not to go as he sees a defender from ARG coming. Now Freaky back to Niels Cook. So pressure still in control here from Veloce. A shot, again, just wide of the mark. Niels Cook sees that one out to make the save tough, or the clear, excuse me, for ARG. Here's Freaky, another weak shot. Clayx now used all his boost, and he's got nothing in the tank. Mark by 8's forced to go. ARG strapped for boost here. Here's Flame, but Side flips, it does come down for him, so a missed opportunity there for Flame. And ARG finally slowly break out.
Yeah, you can't blame Flame there, though. This is the highest level of competition you can pretty much get to. You don't expect whiffs like that. So he was trying to get back down in time, thinking he was out of position. But my, oh my, look at the aggression we're seeing from Veloce Esports. Still yet to see any type of offense from the side of ARG.
ARG having some opportunity downfield, and they're attacking third. Veloce not panicking at all, though. Here's ClayX off the back wall, looking for a second touch to use all his boost there once more. ARG still trying to keep this ball in. A lateral clear comes out from Flame, gives Mark by 8 a chance to come through.
And who was sitting back there? None other than Freaky. He knows exactly when he's able to push out of the net, does so perfectly there, and gives his team the opportunity to control midfield.
Something we mentioned last week, Freaky getting the job done on both sides of the field, making the saves and also being there to put away the shots. That dual threat is so valuable for Veloce. Here's a shot now from Mark by 8. Cook trying to collect here, can't get it. Now Freaky onto the last defender of ARG. Can't catch up to the ball, so takes a shot. Cook hunting. Now Flame. Freaky waiting in the backfield. Tries to go in. ARG able to get out.
Yeah, rare mistake there. Rare double commit from the side of Veloce Esports. The communication wasn't quite there, but look at the beautiful pass from Flame. And once again, Freaky off his mark. His accuracy is starting to plague him. Let's see if that's going to be an issue moving forward.
Mark by 8 tries to set up his team there, but Veloce, again, not panicking on defense, reads the play nicely. And 1-2 touches, Veloce get out of their own end, as opposed to ARG, who have struggled to get past the first and second defender from Veloce. Another weak clear comes out, shot comes through. This one popped up, it's Freaky, can he knock it down? It's on target, actually goes right off the crossbar. ARG couldn't make the contact to make the save, but still get out.
And good communication there, Mark by 8. Heard from ClayX that he was going up, decided to stay down, so when that ball got tapped down, he was able to clear that ball out. I love the field awareness that we're seeing from ARG right now, but Veloce Esports doing a great job of not allowing ARG to get too comfortable in this match.
Big demo comes out, that one's on the line, it's bouncing in front of the net for ARG, everyone's in front of it, Veloce hoping it drops. A scary moment for ARG, but once again, they do get out. And they're only down by 1. It takes one break, one good quality shot, or one defensive blunder for ARG to get back into game number 1. But Freaky trying to double their lead here. Flame now up to receive this one.
Time to start having a little sense of urgency on the side of ARG. Only 20 seconds to go, and they still can't get out of their own half.
It seems like Veloce just being the faster team, but as soon as I say ClayX shot just wide again, 10 seconds left, the pass across doesn't come through. Cook gets in front of that one, Freaky on the pinch. 5 seconds left now for ARG. Can they go down the field and score? Couple passes come out. This could be it off the back wall. They need a follow-up, though, to keep this one alive into 0-second time. ARG looking to do the impossible here in game number 1. It's finally killed by Veloce. And sparks fly for ARG late into this game, but it's just not enough. Veloce take game number 1.
Yeah, Mark by 8 and ClayX, the 2 rookies on ARG, unable to find a win in game number 1, and it definitely felt like it took them quite a bit of time to warm up. Veloce Esports not missing a step, though, in this match, and I think that's all due to the fact of their communication, the trust that they have in one another, and their impressive ability to clear the ball in the defensive end. They're not just booming it downfield. They're looking at what's present on the field and placing the ball strategically.
I think you're exactly right. That on top of the speed at which they play, it felt like ARG just couldn't pick up the pace to meet Veloce here. And so now for ARG, how do you meet that pace? And how do you get out of your own end? Because right now, Veloce just making life miserable for ARG.
Well, you get a little duct tape, you put it over your right trigger, and just go. You can't be hesitant. You can't be too patient. You have to be able to think on the fly.
Split decision.
Yeah, you're rubbing off
I
on
know,
me
I'm
here.
sorry, it's my fault.
Split-second decision-making is very crucial against a team like Veloce because they already know what you're doing before you do.
Yeah, so picking up the pace here for ARG is huge. They've got to meet the pace of Veloce because a team that's gone 5-0, who's scored 40 or 50 goals in the season so far, is going to tear you apart. And while it was just a 1-0 win for Veloce, they were all over ARG, who just couldn't get out of their own end. So looking for changes from ARG here in game number 2. Veloce now do have a win on the board from game number 1.
One thing ARG has in their corner is the ability to come back after a big loss and just turn it around completely, basically inverse the field and do what the team did to them.
Well, we'll see if that's true. Couple misses come out, marked by 8 goes. But again, another weak shot, almost gets the dunk. But still, ARG have had a couple weak shots. We saw a few come out from ClayX last game that just seemed to be thrown towards the net, and it was definitely no threat for Veloce. Here's Flame now, off the back wall looking for a follow-up. He is there, it goes off the post, and Freaky follows it up. Veloce find the back of the net first.
And look at Niels Cook, he disrupts the play, forcing GCR to go all the way back in net, which takes him out of the play, opens things up for Freaky. All he has to do is put it in tight next to the post. He does exactly so.
And that's the speed that we're talking about. Flame not only puts it off the back wall, but then is able to follow it up and put a shot just wide of the post to set up Freaky. And nobody from ARG could get the touch. ARG, though, looking to respond back. Still have not scored in this series through 6 minutes of play between the two games. This one off the back wall. Nobody from ARG got a piece of it.
There you go. That's a good push from Mark.
The passing play does come through. The combination downfield for ARG looks nice, but this ball given up. That one was almost on target. Freaky patiently waiting, tries to go over one, dunked away. GCR now on the attack, looking to respond early and not having to make these late game heroics that we've seen from the likes of Method and ARG late into game number 1 in 0-second time when it felt like their offense was at their best.
It's going to be hard for ARG to score goals utilizing the backboard. Veloce so notorious for having one up and able to cover the top half of the net.
Here's Niels Cook. Had Flame, and Flame is there to make the touch, but no follow-up from Veloce, so safe rotations coming out. Freaky went all the way back to his corner. Veloce knew that attack wasn't going to pan out. Here's a pass out to Mark by 8. Can he drop it down? He's the man that you want to be taking shots if you're ARG. Still can't find the mark.
Yeah, Mark by 8's averaging just about 0.85 goals per game, and in the rival series, that is a ton. Just putting shot after shot on net and also finding his mark perfectly.
ARG looking to have some extended stays on offense. It's really been 1 or 2 shots or 1 or 2 forays into the Veloce corner, and then it seems to fizzle out. Veloce have done a great job of putting on pressure and shot after shot, pass after pass. Here's Freaky trying to drop that one down. ClayX to clear it away just past halftime here, and ARG still scoreless. Niels Cook beats 2 there, and it's just marked by 8. Now this ball just above the net there. ClayX trying to follow this one up, and that's a good read from him. Maybe an opportunity will open up for ARG here as they do catch out Veloce just a little bit. But everyone gets back. Niels Cook on the back post.
And they all have boost back there. They're fine. No panic from Veloce here. Their boost management is just incredible, and that's what allows them to be such a great defensive team.
No, they're just not panicking on defense either. They're not making any mistakes, and they're completely in sync right now on both sides of the field. Here's Freaky. Shot comes out, but easily saved by ARG. A minute and a half left now for ARG. Things have got to pick up for them. At least start creating some chances. They've done a good job of matching the pace at times from Veloce, but there's a floating ball at the top of the box that no one from ARG is up for.
Yeah, no time to panic though, as you said. Plenty of time to work with, but ARG needs to start working with something. As just putting the ball, trying to poke it off that backboard has not worked at all. It's not going to work ever against Veloce.
The defense too organized from Veloce right now.
There you go, got numbers now.
But with no boost, marked by 8 tries to put this one across off the back wall, looking for a follow-up, but it goes back towards the midfield, and GCR forced to take it all the way back to his wall, but here comes Veloce, the shot. Whoa. Goes off of GCR and goes wide. 45 seconds left now for ARG. Veloce trying to find their second goal and make it that much harder for ARG to get back into it. GCR on the clear. Freaky does go, so maybe an opportunity now for ARG. ClayX down the line into the corner. Misses the touch though, and Niels Cook turns that one away.
Did he miss the touch, or was he aiming for Niels Cook to try and open up things on that corner wall?
Either way, doesn't pan out for ARG. Now 15 seconds left. This one goes past Niels Cook. It's just Flame on the back line. Does make the save, does make the stop, and Veloce just seemed to be able to turn away everything from ARG. Maybe one last gasp of air here for ARG in game number 2. The shot does come through, but turned away. GCR with full boost here. Hold on a second. He might find the back wall. And ARG again in 0-second time might do the impossible. That one's going towards the Veloce net, but in the end it drops, and Veloce take another 1-0 lead and a 1-0 victory.
Hey, do whatever it takes to get that W. They do exactly so. And scoring goals in the first minute of play is huge for Veloce. They're able to rely on their defense, not panic, say, hey, we've got the lead. We don't need to do anything crazy. We don't need to do anything flashy. Let's make ARG do all the work. And so far, ARG hasn't clocked in.
And you look back at these two games, again, they're 1-0 victories. Veloce score in the first 3 seconds in game number 1, and then they score in the first 38 seconds in game number 2, and then it's just back and forth Rocket League for the rest of the 4 minutes that we have left. So ARG, again, just cannot put anything together, and they just haven't been able to put shots to the back of the net, and it's really what's hurting is ARG just not scoring. Been shut out twice now.
I mean, they haven't looked bad.
Sure.
They're facing the best team in the rival series right now, and they're getting outplayed. Veloce's playing chess right now while ARG is not even playing checkers. I don't think the board's on the table. They're like, what is happening? A good game plan, though, from Veloce. Let's score quick, be aggressive on that first kickoff, try and get that early goal, and then let's just sit back.
And you can really see the organization coming out from Veloce. It has been stellar. While they haven't really been crushing them in scoreline, obviously 1-0 win, 1-0 win, but they have just looked so clean on defense. We've mentioned it a couple times, not panicking. They're able to make the saves. There's always someone back. They never get caught out. And while there have been a few double commits, we really haven't pointed it out, but they've never been punished. You know, if you're going to double commit, at least make the clear. That's the best thing you can do after you've sent a couple players. So for Veloce, things are looking very good here while they're not crushing ARG. A 2-0 series lead is a crushing win so far.
Absolutely. Now you put ARG back on the ropes. You've pushed them in very hard territory to come out of, and that's reverse sweep. It's going to be very difficult against Veloce. I wouldn't be surprised to see ARG take the next match, but it's going to be so hard for them. They have to focus on that opening kickoff. That's crucial. That's where Veloce is shining. They're able to either kill it neutrally or shoot it off to the right or left, and the second man pushing forward is so fast, he's able to push that ball into the defensive half of ARG.
So we can see, or let's see, excuse me, if ARG can make the adjustments. Veloce trying to get an early goal again in the first 9 seconds. It's Flame who somehow goes past everyone. He gets a flip reset and carries it past the defenders, does a 360 just for fun, and ARG give up another early goal.
And then how about the bump as well to open up the net? Flame making it look fun out there.
So Veloce, again, first 9 seconds, get a goal. Can ARG come back and make something happen, or will they give up a few more here in Game 3 and go down in a 3-0 sweep? Our last 2 games have been 1-0 victories for Veloce. This game has been no different. Mark by 8 has been incredibly quiet for ARG so far, looking for him to pick up his offensive prowess. Maybe a chance here. ARG turned away, stumped in front of the Veloce net.
And right now it's sort of feeling like ARG is just hitting the ball just to hit it. No rhyme, no reason, no purpose. I want to see them either slow it up, look for a teammate. Good challenge there from ClayX, realizing that the defender had gone away. But again, the defense from Veloce just sitting in net, waiting for shots to be put on.
And it's the boost control too. Every time it feels like an ARG member is in a good position to make something happen, you look at their boost count and they've got 10. So Veloce doing a great job of not letting ARG have any of the boost.
Yeah, and I've noticed ARG's trying to boost steal in the half. Nice touch from Clayx to get that double tap, and Mark putting the shot on net, and Niels Cook with an easy clear. But yeah, the ARG needs to try and get the boost a little better at the midfield instead of trying to push all the way into the defensive zone of Veloce.
There's been a couple free balls that come off the back wall for ARG, but no one's able to capitalize. And you can see a lot of time and space for players to break out. There's Niels Cook, able to go Pi 2. Flame puts this one off the back wall, and it's a missed touch there by Mark by 8. Shot does come through, but turned away. Flame now just trying to put this one in an awkward spot for Veloce to move up on.
And Mark with no boost, not able to do much with that ball. GCR just got a little bit, and now they're trying to work with some offense, but that is going to be easily turned to the side.
Shots do come out from ARG, but they're wide and high. Here's another one. This one comes out to GCR, an opportunity. Doesn't come straight down for him. It comes out just a little bit. Mark by 8 doesn't find it. And Veloce got a little scary, a little dicey there for them, but ARG just can't convert.
Yeah, you were saying we weren't calling out the double commits, just did so, and again, ARG unable to capitalize. Here's a fast break opportunity for Clayx. Can't get the touch. Smart play from Flame to put it over the pushing defender.
And you saw Clayx boost count there, just nothing in the tank. He was beat to the ball either way, but still. Now a 2v1 for Veloce. Done well here by Clayx. Just needs to contain and buy time. And his teammates do get back into the rotation. We're looking for ARG to find their way back into this game and find their way back into the series. First of all, they need to score a goal. They've been shut out so far in games 1 and 2, and now in game 3 still haven't put one on the board here. Mark by 8 might be able to change that. Not with that touch. GCR over to Clayx. This one's going to find the back wall. It's Freaky up for it. He does get the touch. ARG mounting something here. Here's GCR off the crossbar. Veloce happy to see that one ring off. Now they come back the other way. Flame. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Trying to double their lead for the first time and score 2 goals in one game. GCR lets Clayx take this one. Niels Cook, no boost. Can't do much there. GCR just pops it, and Freaky and Flame have done such a good job of locking down that midfield. ARG, maybe a chance now. Can they put something together? How do they break down this Veloce defense? How do they find the back of the net?
Well, we saw a great opportunity with an infield pass. They need to try and do that, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Maybe 2 opportunities to push downfield, try and open up an offensive play, but time's ticking down, and it is not their friend.
Freaky out-muscles a defender, and then one misses in the middle of the box there. 20 seconds left, and it's not looking good here for ARG off the back wall. Marked by 8. Can he come alive here late in this series, late in this game? Veloce say no. They want to take it. 10 seconds left. Can they put this one away? No, turned away. 5 seconds left. The last chance for ARG. Here's Clayx looking for a teammate, but it's into the Veloce corner and just no one's there. Veloce let it touch the ground, and they're going to take down ARG in a 3-0 sweep. And more importantly, they're not going to let them score.